Welcome to another day of Ether Raids, and we are taking on a Japanese player today. We're going to use this team, which is my preferred, or the Golfig team that I've made. I think it will probably stick around in light season, but the problem is we definitely need someone to take out the tanky units because Golfig here is not able to do it. She can kill everything else, but just not like with Myrrh and Byleth and stuff running around. She is not the one to do that. So that's why we got Tsunaki here. I'm probably going to cut this one quite short because ultimately what ends up happening here is that we are just not able to kill Myrrh, and because of that I can't initiate. So yeah, what will happen here is that you'll just see the matchup with Tsunaki and Myrrh, and you'll see the thing that I was talking about. It's either Tsunaki does all of the damage or she just does nothing. And yeah, that's pretty much what ends up happening here. Nurgle here, well, ultimately, the reason that we just weren't able to do any damage is really because of this Micaiah here. And as you could see there, she just cleansed all of the debuffs that would have been on Nurgle, which prevents the weapon effect of Tsunaki. So she's just not going to be able to put out any damage at all to be able to take out this Valentine's Myrrh here. Normally she is able to do it once there are debuffs applied, but because Micaiah is here, which I didn't actually anticipate, I didn't realize that it interacted this way, you just ended up getting stuck. Now, I guess you are able to, take out more units or units like Myrrh and Byleth, dual Byleth, if you ran an AoE on Golfig, but I kind of want to keep her authentic. I kind of like to do that with the uniqueness of the units. I don't want to just give AoEs to everyone because it kind of like, no unit is different from any other unit when you do that, which is kind of, that word is hard for me to say, homogeneous, tough word for me to say. I have a lisp. But yeah, that's ultimately what will happen if I were to do that with Golfig, because I could have just used pretty much any other unit, aside from the fact that she has those extra actions. But yeah, because what's his face? Gatekeeper is here. I wasn't able to use the Everguard team, which I mean, I don't have Smite. But I mean, I could have probably still tried to maneuver it, but it would have been a ton of work and really just annoying. Didn't want to deal with that. So I figured this was probably a good opportunity to use this team to try to take out Myrrh. But they've already given their Micaiah everything that she needs here to function, and also this Nurgle here, I didn't want to tank that. So yeah, I mean, I probably could have with Ike, tanked this with Ike, because there isn't like much going on here in terms of a rally or anything, but it would have been like I just wanted to use this to get Golfig going for this week. I don't think I've showcased her in her proper matchup yet, and this would have been the right setup to use her on. This is the map that I really wanted to show her off on, but unfortunately, yeah, nothing to do here. Nothing that I can do. This is turn 2, still just unable to kill Myrrh, and Micaiah is single-handedly winning the match here for my opponent. There's literally nothing that I can do. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just showcase it one last time, just to double check, and as you can see here, no damage. And also I'm getting debuffed like crazy, so this one just ends up being a loss. We surrender here, and that's it, man. Alright, here we are against Yester now, and this is actually a match that we're going to be able to play here. So we're going to jump right into this one. Pretty straightforward match here for Ike, just solo. This would have been a little bit too easy for me to Golfig, so I didn't bother. Yeah. But yeah, man, I really found out how good Micaiah was in that map right there. There's a lot of things that I understood about her kit, but the cleansing debuff thing, wow, I didn't. That one I missed. That one I definitely missed. I mean, I probably could, like, if I had known that, I probably would have picked a different nuke to partner with Golvig, because the red matchup, the red color is a little bit heavy on that team. I probably could have went with a different color. Maybe someone blue, ranged, just to match up against Byleth and Myrrh, who are the two best nukes in the two best tanks in the game currently. Myrrh in particular, Valentine's Myrrh in particular, just stops so much stuff, and I'm actually like really happy that she's actually. I mean, she came out in February, but that's like even Byleth, who came out in December, we're like 6 months in, and he is still covering a lot of ground. So I'm very happy that both of them are still extremely capable in that sense. I mean, you can probably get away with Valentine's Ephraim as well, but he's primarily more of a near saver than a far saver. Because of the Valentine's Leo matchup. But yeah, just a lot of good stuff in terms of just some of the matchups that are currently in the game. You don't want Golvig to be just completely OP. You want there to be some counterplay, and I feel like having two saves that can do that is actually a fantastic way to currently balance things. And Micaiah has been, this Attune Micaiah has been just way better than I am anticipating in terms of just how much she contributes to just being able to play the game in every game mode. Summoner duels, Ether raids, every game mode, she is just fantastic in. Not that I would go out of my way to like plus 10 her, because that's a lot of orbs, but she's really good. Again, if you haven't picked up a copy, I highly recommend it. Breath of Life 4 on her is a choice, I guess. Not like what I would do. Specifically, I wouldn't probably do that. I really like the Crux skills, because the guaranteed follow-up is actually really good to have in certain situations, especially with like legendary Shez, who sometimes can't fit no follow-up into her kit and has to be outsourced. So I do like that about her.
I agree.
But yeah, I guess I'll hopefully get another opportunity later on in the week to show off that Golvig team. It's actually really fun to use. I really want to show it off just to give you guys an idea of just how good this duo Golvig actually is. Now, from this match, I guess after this match, I'm probably going to start building my teams for SDS. It's looking like it's about to be fun. Should be interesting to see how some of the interactions work with just being able to blow stuff up, man. This map actually looks pretty fun. It looks like a good map for Cavs. Not a lot of trenches, although the opening does look like it's going to be a little bit rough, but I should be able to make it work. Lately I need like a 4th team, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to run Cav lines are so fickle, man. You need like someone, like if you're running a ranged Cav line, you also need a frontliner, and I don't have a unit to fill that spot really. So that's something that I'm working on, but I mean, aside from that, it should be pretty interesting. Like, you need someone with cancer controls, but this SDS run should be fun. I'm probably going to go set up my teams after this, and then see how that pans out. Should be an interesting weekend. We finished this match here. Peony gets the last kill, and yeah, GG's. See you in the next one. Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on a Japanese player here to start the day, or I guess for this match. And let's go ahead and start off by, we're going to have to break these structures to get up here. Hopefully Sanaki can do a lot better this time, since Micaiah isn't here to cleanse any debuffs that she could possibly inflict. Yeah, this is going to be down to Sanaki getting the kill. If she's not able to get the kill, we lose, because if you can't damage the units, there's no way you can win. And that's actually crazy, man. It's really crazy that Sanaki is just so inconsistent with this matchup here. But we got the debuffs on, so we're going to be able to see what's going to happen here. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to go on the first turn, because there's cancel control on 2 units plus the trap in the spot that I want to initiate from. So It just doesn't work out in my favor. The alternative would have been to try to do a melee hit and run with this, but on the melee team, I don't have anyone that can kill Ike. So,
shall we proceed?
Defeats the purpose. Can't use that team. Or even anyone that can damage Ike. So, yeah, there's no point. So yeah, we are gonna see what we can do on the second turn because if I go up now, I have no way of getting Snacky out if the trap is real. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait until the next turn to see what we can do here. Yeah, and also I'm wondering what the rally there from. I don't think it'll go off since no one's gonna be threatened currently.
This way.
From Annette. I was wondering about Annette's rally and whether or not it would go off on Asker to increase his range.
Good morning.
Okay. Alright, turn 2. Okay, let's see. Alright. Okay, Asker didn't get rallied, and Sanaki is...
Shall we proceed?
Sanaki is dying. Oh my god, Sanaki is dying. She's doing damage, but she's getting killed on retaliation. And that's just way... There's no way that I'll be able to make this work then. Sanaki is the initiator.
Shall we proceed?
Yep, Sanaki is indeed the initiator. I don't know, maybe I should put a melee unit on this team. Someone that can, but then again, Mur isn't always going to be in the front. This would probably work really well with, well, it's not, if Micaiah is there, then I can't do the Golvig strat. So, no, the Embla strat. So, I don't know, man, this is just quite unfortunate here. Okay,
On our way.
Nope. Okay, well, I think we should be able to get the lock on Mur for the next turn, so especially since Asker isn't getting rallied. Maybe... Let's see, maybe Baby Golva will be able to take out Mur. Let's see how that works.
Shall we proceed?
Yeah, nothing is happening here. This is bad. Okay, I wonder what I can do to Sanaki. I mean, the only thing I could possibly do is give her a cultist strike.
Softly we are aligned.
But I don't want to do that.
Shall
And it
we
might not
proceed?
even work. Firestorm Dance. That would be inconsistent. It's only based off whether or not I get the...
Into the surf.
4 hits. Or, well, the no follow-up is actually what's helping me out here. No follow-up from Azura. But then, I also need to outspeed. Okay. Let's see what Baby Golvig can do.
We
Okay.
mustn't get lost.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We're gonna have to surrender. Yet again. All right, man. Let's just cut to the next one. This is a loss.
Shall we proceed?
Man. Sanaki. Okay. All right. We're against Rayleigh here. I think that's how you say it. I couldn't figure out what to do here. My brain, I'm just tired. Let's just try to Ike this. I don't even think Sanaki would work here either, so let's just try to throw Ike at this and get out of here. We're gonna lock the enemy Ike, and yeah, that should be that. I don't know what else to do here. Yeah, this is I mean, again, I can't melee Gale Force because I don't have anyone on my melee team that can take out Ike. Which is, I didn't even realize that was a problem until I started to try to build a Gale Force team, a melee Gale Force team, that I can't kill having Ike on defense is actually a really good counter to Gale Force strategies because he's so hard to kill. So unless you're bringing like Baby Golvig or something, or you have a melee unit that can take him out, you're kind of stuck using ranged strategies or just tanking in general. So yeah, we're gonna go with Ike again here. I'm gonna try to avoid Micaiah, and Nargo's locked, so we should only be facing Dimitri here. I don't see how Micaiah will reach unless she gets danced. Maybe then again, maybe I do want to fight Micaiah and just take her out in one turn. I mean, she won't die. She won't die. But it might be good to have her come down a bit so that I can potentially hit her on the following turn. Yeah, breaking this might be the best play, and then we'll dance to move one more space up. Because depending on where Micaiah goes, there could be like warp plays here, and I don't have anything to prevent any type of warp shenanigans. So let's step up a bit. The only thing that could potentially happen is if Dimitri survives against Ike, but that is not going to happen. And we get into some type of melee combat, but from range, we should be okay. Alright. Okay. I think this should be good. Let's leave this structure. I don't want to break it. And, yeah. I've been considering giving Ike like a different A skill and a different, just changing his kit around a bit just to see how he performs. Since I put Breath of Life on, we have healing before combat, healing in combat, after combat, when the special triggers, or during combat, and then healing when his special triggers after combat. So I might not need one of those skills. What's happening here is Julia. Whoa, whoa. 72, that is actually quite a bit.
I'll guide you.
This might be bad. Okay, we don't heal because of Julia. We got out res, and Julia should 70 times 2, 13. This doesn't kill, right? No way, man. Yo, how did you move that far? Oh my... Did you steal... How did Triandra get over there? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, that was not expected. I didn't expect that to happen. I think those were the Micaiah debuffs, the sabotage, and then also sabotage from Julia. And I don't know how Triandra got that far. She wouldn't have had the Pathfinder effect until Peony died, because Peony's the one that had it. So I don't know how, but Ike lost. And yeah, we are just gonna have to accept that one. I'm gonna call it a day here, man. GG's.